Hi, Professor Riley. Hope you are doing well. This is my campaign. Its name is Plant Your Christmas Tree. First, I chose the 51% Project. It's a nonprofit organization based at the Institute for Sustainable Energy at Boston University. Their goal is to galvanize conversation on scalable solutions for climate change. So basically, they want to raise awareness and to get people concerned and essentially alarmed about the climate change issue. And like its name, its goal is to get more than half of the Americans aware of the climate change. And so for this campaign, I want to raise, it's called Plant Your Christmas Tree. So during the COVID era, there's a lot of waste of one-time face masks. It's not necessarily a waste, but people are using a lot of one-time face masks, which is a pollution to the environment. So as Christmas coming soon, we want to encourage people to reuse Christmas tree instead of buying new ones every year. And we will launch our products as reusable water bottles and straws with Christmas related patterns on it. And for every 10 water bottle purchased or every 30 straws purchased, we will plant a tree in the US. And our goal and objectives are pretty simple because it's a nonprofit organization and its goal is always to get fundraising campaign. So the most important goal is to increase donation by 20% within 3 months after initiating the fundraising campaign. And to do that, we want to increase the brand reputation and brand awareness at the same time. So we can get the brand out first, then we can have more donors and potential donors. So these are basically to increase existence on social media and traditional media platforms. And the strategies is from 3 aspects. The first is to push the brand reputation and send out the brand message. The brand wants to start a conversation about climate change. So we will be doing social media campaign and to get people using tags and mentions to get more people involved and engaged in this conversation. And we will also need some credible sources like news media outlets and podcasts. So we will send pitch emails to podcasts and news media outlets so we can at least get our founder, Sarah Finney Robinson, at least one of the podcasts. And we will collaborate with some local or global news media outlets. And the outlets we are looking at are Boston Globe and the New York Times. One is global and one is more local. And we will also collaborate with other companies in terms of product launch, which can also raise our brand awareness. And the research is basically we want to be tracking and monitoring news media outlets for any new topics related to climate change, so we can better get people engaged in our conversation. And we will also be tracking website clicks to see what strategy is working and to have a demographics, psychographics, and geographics about our target audience. And for the tactics, it's from several aspects. So to raise brand awareness, we will basically be using social media and traditional media outlets. And research is to help us track what is working well. And we will also be pitching news outlets and podcasts and influencers to have their speak about our brands. And for the product launch, as I mentioned, the water bottle and straws. And at the same time, we will always be building connection with donors, volunteers, and our potential audiences. And evaluation, And the measurement is closely related to tactics. So basically, from these aspects, we will be measuring through these aspects. And the evaluation is closely related to objectives. We will basically see if we have raised enough money, as we mentioned, and getting enough followers and clicks, as we mentioned in objectives. And the schedule. So it's a 4-week campaign. It's from December 1st to the end of December. So the first week we will launch our products. So we'll have our logo designed and we will have a list of news media outlets and podcasts to pitch and influencers to pitch at. Week 2 is basically sending pitches and following up with the people we have contacted. Week 3, we will have a midpoint check to see everything is on track and to see what is working and what is not and adjust as we go along. And week 4 is more about marketing and social media campaign. It's the holiday. The holiday is on week 4, so we will be sending a lot of emails and thank you emails to our donors to get their attention on this campaign. And at the same time, we will always be working on social media and building connection with our donors and volunteers. And here is our budget. Thank you. Hope you have a good day.